he couldn't be in the trustees' business or the fundraisers. He didn't have, personality. And Daddy was very disappointed, as you can imagine. And here I am, stuck with this flop.
Don't go on, Martha.
When I was 16 and in prep school during the Punic Wars, a group of us used to go into New York on the first day of vacations and before we fed out to our homes. And this group, we would go to this gin mill and we would drink with the grown-ups and listen to jazz. And one time, in this bunch of us, there was a boy who was 15, and he had killed his mother with a shotgun years before. Accidentally. Completely accidentally, without any unconscious motivation. I have no doubt. No doubt at all. And this night, boy went with us, and we ordered drinks, and it came his turn, and he said, "I'll have Bergen. Bergen, please. Bergen and water." Well, we all laughed. I mean, he was blonde, and he had the face of a cherub, and his cheeks went red, and the color rose in his neck. And we all laughed, and this gangster crook who had taken our order told people at the next table what the boy had said. And then they laughed. And then more people laughed, and more people were told, and more people, and more laughter. And no one was laughing more than us. And none more than the boy who shot his mother. And soon, everyone in the gin mill knew what the laughter was about, and everyone started ordering Bergen! I laughed when they ordered it. And soon, of course, the laughter became less, but it did not subside, not entirely, for a very long time, because at this table or that table, someone would order Bergen! And a new round of laughter would rise. We drank free that night. And the management, the gangster crook, the father of one of us, gave us champagne. And of course we suffered the next day. Each of us alone on the train from New York. Each of us with a grown-up's hangover. But it was the grandest day of my youth.
Good, George.
Thank you, Mark.
Really good.
I'm glad you liked it.
I mean, you did a good job. You really fixed it.
Uh-huh.
It's the most life you've shown in a long time.
You bring out the best in me, baby.
Yeah. Pygmy hunting.
Pygmy.
You're really a bastard.
I,
Yeah, you.
baby, if quarterback there is a pygmy, you certainly changed your style. What are you after now, Giants?
You make me sick.
It's all right for you. I mean, you can make up your own rules. You can go around like a hopped-up Arab, slashing away at everything in sight, scarring up half the world if you want to, but someone else try it. No, sir.
You miserable.
Why, baby, I did it all for you. I thought you'd like it, sweetheart. Sort of to your style. Blood and carnage and all. Why, I thought you'd get all excited. Sort of heave and pant and come running at me. Your melon's bubbling.
You really screwed up, George.
For God's sakes, Martha.
I mean it, you really have.
You can sit there in that chair of yours. You can sit there with the gin running out of your mouth. And you can humiliate me. You can tear me apart all night. And that's perfectly all right. That's okay.
You can stand it.
I cannot stand it.
You can stand it. You married me for it.
That's a desperately sick lie.
Don't you know it even yet?
Oh, Martha,
My arm has gotten tired whipping you
you're mad.
for 23 years.
You're deluded. Martha, you're deluded.
It's not what I wanted.
I thought at least you were onto yourself. I didn't know. I didn't know.
I'm onto myself.
No. No. You're sick.
I'll show you who's sick.
All right, Martha, you're going too far.
I'll show you who's sick. I'll show you who's
Stop
sick.
it! Now, stop it! Oh,
I'll show you who's sick. Boy, you're really having a field day, huh? Well, I'm gonna finish you before I'm through with you.
you and the quarterback, you gonna finish me? And you'll wish you had never mentioned our son.
You.
Now, I said I warned you.
I'm impressed.
I warned you not to go too far.
I'm just beginning.
Well, you can go on like that as long as you want to. When you're done,
Nuts to you.
well, you can go on like that as long as you want to. And when you're done,
Have you ever listened to the way you make your sentences, George? Have you ever listened to the way you talk? You're so friggin' convoluted. That's what you are. You talk like you're writing one of your stupid papers.
I've got to find some way to really get at you.
You've got it, you George. You don't have to do anything. 23 years of you has been quite enough.
You know what's happened, George? You want to know what's really happened? It snapped, finally.
Come on, Martha.
Ooh, I tried. I really tried.
You are a monster. You are.
I'm loud and I'm vulgar and I wear the pants in this house because somebody's got to, but I am not a monster. I'm not.
You're a spoiled, self-indulgent, willful, dirty-minded, liquor-ridden.
Snap! If finally snapped. I'm not gonna try and get through to you anymore. I'm not gonna try. Well, maybe you're right, sweetheart. You can't come together with nothing. And you're nothing. Snap! It snapped tonight at Daddy's party. Oh, I sat there at Daddy's party and I watched you. I watched you sitting there, and I watched the younger men around you, the men who were going to go somewhere. I sat there and I watched you, and you weren't there. And it snapped. It finally snapped. And I'm going to howl it out. And I don't give a damn what I do. I'm going to make the loudest, biggest explosion you ever heard.
You try it, and I'll beat you at your own game.
Is that a threat, George? No?
That's a threat, Martha.
You're going to get it, baby.
You be careful, Martha. I'll rip you to pieces.
You aren't man enough. You haven't the guts.
Total war?
Total! Bells. Ringing. I've been hearing bells.
Jesus.
I couldn't sleep for the bells. Ding, ding, bong. Woke me up. What time is it?
Don't bother me.
I was asleep. The bells started. They boomed. Poe bells. They were Poe bells. Bing, bing, bong, boom!
Boom.
I was asleep, and I was dreaming of something. I heard the sounds coming. I didn't know what it was.
It was the sound of bodies.
I didn't want to wake up, but the sound kept coming.
Go back to sleep.
It frightened me.
I'm going to get you, Martha.
It was so cold. The wind was so cold. I was lying somewhere. The covers kept slipping away from me. I didn't want them to.
Somehow, Martha.
There was someone there.
There's no one there.
I didn't want someone there. I was naked.
You don't know what's going on, do you?
I don't want any. No!
You don't know what's been going on while you've been having your little snoozette, do you?
No. I don't want any. I don't want them. Go away. I don't want any children. I don't want any children. I'm afraid. I don't want to be hurt. Please.
I should have known.
What?
I should have known. The whole business. The headaches, the whining.
What are you talking about?
Does he know that? Does that stud you're married to know about that, huh?
About what? Stay away from me.
Don't worry, baby. I won't hurt you. I wouldn't. Oh, that would be a joke, wouldn't it? Don't worry, baby. Hey, how you doing? How do you make all those secret little murders your stud boy doesn't know about, huh? Pills? Pills? Is that what it is? Or what? Apple jelly? Willpower?
I feel sick.
You gonna throw up again? You gonna lay down on the cold tiles, your knees pulled up to your chin, your thumbs stuck in your mouth?
Where is he?
who? There's no one here, baby.
I want my husband. I want to drink.
Well, why don't you crawl over to the bar and make yourself one? That's right, go at it.
I want something.
You know what's going on in there, little miss? Huh? You hear all that? You know what's going on in there?
I don't want to know anything.
There are a couple of people in there. They're in there, in the kitchen. Right there with the onion skins and the coffee grounds. Sort of a dry run for the wave of the future.
I don't understand you.
It's very simple. When people can't abide by the way things are, when they can't abide by the present, they do one of two things. Either they turn to a contemplation of the past, which I have done, or they set out to alter the future. And when they want to change something, they bang, 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 bang.
Stop it!
And you simpering bitch, you don't want children.
You leave me alone. Who rang?
What?
The bells. What was that? Who rang?
You don't want to know, do you? You don't want to listen to it, huh?
I don't want to listen to you. I want to know who rang.
Your husband is... And you want to know who rang?
Who rang? Someone rang.
Someone.
Rang.
Someone rang. Yes. Yes.
The bells rang.
The bells rang and it was someone.
Somebody.
Somebody rang. It was somebody with... I've got it! Martha, I've got it! The bells rang and it was somebody about our son. Our son. Somebody rang, and it was a message about our son. A message that our son is dead.
Oh no!
Our son is dead. And Martha doesn't know about it. Not yet.
No.
Our son is dead.
Oh God, in
Martha
heaven.
doesn't know.
No.
And you're not going to tell her.
Your son is dead.
I'll tell her myself. In good time, I'll tell her myself.
I'm gonna be sick.
Are you? That's nice. Listen to that.
I'm gonna die.
Good. You go right ahead. Martha, I have some terrible news for you. It's about our son. Can you hear me, Martha? He's dead. Our son is dead.
You're all fluffs. All the gorgeous lunkheads. There's only one man in my life who has ever made me happy. Do you know that? One.
Whatchamacallit, the lawnmower or something?
No. I meant George, of course. George, my husband.
You're kidding.
Am I?
Must be him?
Him.
Sure.
You don't believe it.
Why, of course I do.
You always deal in appearances?
God's sakes.
George, who is out somewhere there in the dark. George, who is good to me and whom I revile, who understands me and whom I push off, who can make me laugh and I choke it back in my throat, who can make me happy and I do not wish to be happy, and yes, I do wish to be happy. George and Martha. Sad, sad, sad.
Sad.
Whom I will not forgive for having come to rest, for having seen me, and having said, yes, this will do. George and Martha. Sad, sad, sad.
George and Martha. Sad.
Someday. Ha! Some night. Some stupid, liquor-ridden night. I'll go too far. And I'll either break the man's back, or I'll push him off for good. Which is what I deserve.
I don't think he's got a vertebra intact.
You don't, huh? You don't think so. Oh, little boy, you got yourself hunched over that microphone of yours.
Microscope.
Yes, and you don't see anything, do you? You see everything but the goddamn line. You see all the little specks and crap, but you don't see what goes on, do you?
I can see when a man's had his back broken.
Can you?
I can see that. You're damn right.
You think you know so much, and you're gonna take over the world.
All right now.
You think a man's got his back broken because he makes like a clown and walks bent, huh? Is that what you think?
I said all right.
Ooh, the stallion's mad. The gilding's all upset.
Just swing out. Just swing wild. Get out of there.
I'm a Gatling gun.
Pointless, aimless butchery.
Oh, poor little bastard. Go answer the door.
What did you say?
I said, go answer the door. What are you, deaf?
You want me to go answer the door?
That's right, lunkhead. Answer the door. There must be something you can do well around here. Or are you too drunk to do that too? Can't get the latch up either.
Okay, Martha. One more game, and then Betty bye. Everybody packs up their tools and baggage and stuff and go home. And you and I, well, we're gonna climb the Melbourne stairs. You're gonna love it, baby. You're gonna have a ball.
Please, George, no more games.
Don't you touch me! Keep those paws clean for the undergraduates. Now, you listen to me, Martha. You've had quite an evening. Quite a night to yourself. And you can't just cut it up whenever you've had enough blood in your mouth. We are going on. And I'm gonna have at you. It's gonna make your performance tonight look like an Easter pageant. Now, I want you to get yourself into 11. I want a little life in you, baby.
Stop it.
Pull yourself together. I want you on your feet and slugging, sweetheart. So I'm gonna knock you around, and I want you to be up for it.
All right, George.
What do you want, George?
An equal battle. That's all.
You'll get it.
Good for you, gal. Now, we're gonna play this one to death.
Martha, my son is dead. He was killed late in the afternoon on a country road with a learner's permit in his pocket. He swerved to avoid a porcupine and drove straight into
You can't do that.
a large tree.
You cannot do that.
I thought you should know.
No, no. You cannot do that. You can't decide that for yourself. I will not let you do that.
I have to leave around noon, I suppose,
I will not let you decide these things.
because there are matters of identification, naturally, and arrangements to be made.
You can't do this. I won't let you do this.
Martha, you don't understand. I haven't done anything. Now pull yourself together. Our son is dead. Can you get that in your head? Now listen carefully. There was a telegram. There was a car accident. And our son is dead. Poof! Just like that. Now how do you like that?
No. No. He is not dead. He is not dead.
He is dead. Kyrie eleison, Christe eleison, Kyrie eleison.
You cannot. You may not decide these things.
That's right, Martha. I'm not God. I don't have the power over life and death, do I?
You can't kill him. You can't have him die. You can't.
There was a telegram, Martha.
Show it to me. Show me the telegram.
I ate it.
What did you just say to me?
I ate it. Good for you, Martha.
You're not going to get away with it.
You know the rules, baby! You know the rules.
No!
I could kill him anytime I wanted to.
He is our child.
Yes, and you bore him, and it was a good delivery.
He is our
And
child.
I have killed him!
No!
Yes!
You have no right. You have no right at all.
I have the right, Martha. We just never spoke of it, that's all. I could kill him anytime I wanted to.
Why? Why?
You broke our rule, baby. You mentioned him. You mentioned to someone else.
I did
Yes,
not.
you did.
I
Yes,
never
you did.
I forget. Sometimes when it's night, when it's late, and everybody else is talking, I forget and I want to mention him, but I hold on. But I've wanted to so often. Oh, George, you pushed it. There was no need. There was no need for this. I mentioned him. All right. But you didn't have to push it over the edge. You didn't have to kill him.
Requisite in pace.
You didn't have to have him die, George.
Requiem aeternam Domine.
That wasn't needed.
Will be dawn soon. Do you want anything, Martha?
No. Nothing.
All right. Time for bed.
Yes.
Are you tired?
Yes.
I am.
Yes.
Sunday tomorrow. All day.
Yes.
Did you? Did you have to?
Yes.
It was. You had to.
Yes.
I don't know.
It was time.
Was it? I'm cold.
It's late.
Yes.
It will be better.
I don't know.
It will. Maybe.
I'm not sure.
No.
Just us.
Yes.
I don't suppose maybe we could.
No, Martha.
Yes.
Are you all right?
Yes.
Yeah. Who's afraid of Virginia Woolf? Virginia Woolf. Virginia Woolf.
I am George.
Who's afraid of Virginia Woolf?
I am George. I am. We wanted to thank Marty. We have gifts. High calorie gifts. Of course, Kate was the co-teacher with Marty, so she has, the same rate for her, but so there's when you get home. I've been cooking up macarons we've been eating all night, so.
These are.
Those are all for you.
Well, thank you very much and congratulations to all of you.
Thank you.
Thank you for all your work.
What we have next, let's take a little break, is I actually took short snippets from these pieces and we put it together and filmed them. And we filmed them in movie style. So there's cuts and edits and music and all sorts of stuff. And they're very short, but each and every person here has a little piece, and we're going to be showing them. There's a big screen that's going to drop down here, so you're welcome to hang out and watch that with us too. And the actors, get yourself settled and get back into the audience. So how about 5 minutes and we'll come back and we'll do this? Okay?